3, 2, 1.
What up, Falcons Nation? Rise Up Nation, it's your boy Jazzy Jeff. Real talk, no gimmicks, bringing that real Falcons talk to real Falcons fans. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Please hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for future content. I do video breakdowns, I do live streams, whatever you need, I bring that real Falcons talk. And the funny thing about today's video is that I already made a video breaking down the Saints vs. Falcons, but then I found out the news that Taysom Hill is going to be starting quarterback instead of Jameis Winston. So I had to throw away everything I did for that video because you can't play the Saints the same with Taysom Hill at quarterback. So today we're going to break down how are we going to defend Taysom Hill, how are we going to win this game, and what are the keys to victory. So let me start by saying on defense, we must account for the read option. We must account for zone read. We must account for jet sweeps. We must account for reverses. We must account for flea flickers. Whatever is in the bag, Sean Payton is going to use with Taysom Hill at quarterback. If you go back and watch the plays when Taysom Hill is in the game and he scores touchdowns, Drew Brees is on the field and he's either doing a shovel pass, play action, lining up Taysom Hill wide receiver. This game, the element of surprise is kind of gone because Taysom Hill is going to be under center, so we know where he's at all times. And if they bring in Jameis Winston, we gotta know that he's coming in because he's black, Taysom Hill's white, so you can't confuse the two. So in this game, we have to be ready. And I'm gonna start by saying gap discipline. If you follow me on Twitter, I played a video of what it looks like when we don't use gap discipline. And if you notice in that play, we ran out of our gaps trying to foul Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara is going to be a huge part of this game, and I'm going to talk about him later. But what the Saints do is they motion him out, and they force Deion Jones to cover him one-on-one in man coverage. He's the only guy who can cover Alvin Kamara on our team. That leaves Taysom Hill allowed to run up the middle unless our players don't have gap discipline. If one guy gets out of position, then Taysom Hill will take off and run for 20, 30, even a touchdown. And he could break tackles. And if we don't have Deion Jones out there because he's too busy following Kamara around, we're not going to have the bodies to stop Taysom Hill running the football. Secondly, Taysom Hill passing the football. He's not the best passer in the world. If you go back and watch the BYU tape he had in college, he was a bad passer, especially when he was flushed out of the pocket, rushed throwing his passes, not given a lot of time to go through his progressions. Taysom Hill wants quick, simple reads. He's not Drew Brees. He's not going to sit back and scan every single part of the field. He's not going to go through all his progressions. If it's not there, he wants to run, and if it's not there, he's going to make a bad pass. So the Falcons must force him to throw. I'm talking blitzes. I'm talking loading up the box. Make this man make a decision. Make him throw the football because I believe that he's not going to be able to consistently drop back and throw the whole game. Taysom Hill has thrown 18 passes in his entire career. 18. Which is less than what guys throw in the NFL every week. So you expect the Saints to come in here and let Taysom Hill throw 30 times a game like average quarterbacks? Absolutely not. They are going to do a lot of gimmicks, a lot of running the football, a lot of read option, and a lot of simple throws. I'm talking dinking and dunking to Alvin Kamara, checkdowns. That's what you're going to see. Every once in a while, yeah, he might take a shot, but if he does, it's probably going to be on a gimmick play. I'm talking like a flea flicker. So we must first get Taysom Hill uncomfortable, hit him, blitz him. Do not play a simple zone where he has time to scan the field. And when we do hit him, we have to take him down. He's like Cam Newton when he runs the football. He's not Drew Brees. He's not going to just go down. So we must hit him consistently all the time. This guy has injury history dating back to college. We must hit him, make him uncomfortable, make him do rushed throws. He also cannot throw off his back foot. Rush him, hit him at will. That's what we need to do for 60 minutes, the whole game. Now I'm going to talk about how we're going to stop Alvin Kamara. Now I know what you guys are thinking. Oh my God, Alvin Kamara is this monster and the Falcons defense sucks. But if you actually look at the facts, don't be as scared as you think you're supposed to be, okay? Because yes, the Falcons defense overall is 30th ranked in the league. Fucking awful. 18th against the run, and we allow 100 yards a game to a rusher. That's bad as well. But we are 8th in the league in third down defense, so we are very good at getting off the field on third down. Could you believe that? Probably since Raheem Morris helped those numbers grow the moment he took over. But we are 31st in red zone defense, so if we let teams get to the red zone, they're going to score on us. Here's the catch though. Alvin Kamara in 6 games versus career has never scored a touchdown versus the Falcons. Let me repeat. In Alvin Kamara's entire career versus the Falcons, he's never scored a touchdown on us. And he's been held in check every time we play him to an average of 94 yards on the ground. So if we continue this trend and Taysom Hill's at quarterback, we're going to have a lot easier time stopping the New Orleans Saints. Michael Thomas ain't 100%, and Taysom Hill ain't the greatest passer in the world. So, obviously, the key is first to stop Alvin Kamara running. Second, the key is to stop Taysom Hill running. So, if we can do the first part, hold Alvin Kamara in check like we have been his entire career, we put Taysom Hill in long and down distances, and he gets real uncomfortable throwing deep passes or having time to scan the field, and that's when we let the dogs loose. The Grady Jarretts of the world, putting pressure on him, blitzing Deion Jones, blitzing A.J. Terrell off the corner. We got to confuse them, and first it starts with stopping the run, shutting down Alvin Kamara. Now finally I want to talk about the Falcons offense versus the Saints defense. The Saints have a pretty decent pass defense. They're 15th against the pass. They do allow 231 yards a game, and they do have Janoris Jenkins now opposite of Marcus Lattimore, and they're both playing at a Pro Bowl level, so that's something we're going to have to deal with. They also got this kid, Trey Hendrickson. He's a 4-year vet, and he's like top 3 in the NFL. He has 7.5 sacks and 19 pressures, so that's one guy we're going to have to deal with all game long, and obviously Cam Jordan. But Hendricks is actually having a better season than Cam Jordan, so we're going to have to deal with that. The good news is that we are better at protecting Matt Ryan this year than we were last year. Now, obviously, it helps to have Caleb McGreary and Chris Lindstrom, so right now Matt Ryan's only been sacked 19 times, so that's way better than last year. Matt Ryan was breaking records of being sacked last year. It was fucking awful, so that's good. The also good news is that the Falcons are number 2 in the entire NFL in passing. So if you've seen the Saints games, there's guys like Justin Herbert, rookie. He had a great game, multi-touchdowns, yards on the Saints, a couple other guys. So the Saints defense can be had. As good as they are, you can throw on them. And if we have the second best passing attack in the entire NFL, and we had the best wide receiver in the NFL, Julio Jones, don't get it twisted, our strength is going to be throwing against the Saints in this game. If we can get up a couple big scores, Taysom Hill is going to have trouble keeping up scoring with us. So that's going to have to be the bread and butter, because the Saints' run defense is very solid. I believe they're number 2 in the entire NFL, and they only allow 77 yards a game. So this is not going to be a Todd Gurley game. He's going to struggle all game. He hasn't been right all season. Even though he does, I think, lead the league in rushing touchdowns, you could tell the burst in Todd Gurley's knees is not there anymore, and he's not exploding out of holes like he used to even last year. So this is not going to be one of those milk the clock Todd Gurley running games. This is going to be Matt Ryan's going to have to throw a bunch, and we're going to have to make the Saints pay, and we're going to have to score touchdowns throwing. And then our defense is going to have to lock it down and keep a lead. That's how we're going to win this game, because don't rely on the run this game. I'm just saying, don't rely on the run. Todd Gurley ain't that good. Your yards per carry, and the Saints' run defense is really good. So, they got linebackers that can flow around. Demario Davis. They got Malcolm Jenkins, good safety. P.J. Williams, a decent backup corner. So the Saints' defense is for real, and we're going to respect that. And we're gonna have to throw on them, because I don't believe that Marcus Lattimore can handle Julio Jones without holding. So hopefully the refs are going to give us calls this time, because they never give us calls on Julio Jones for some reason. But I definitely think we can beat the Saints this game. It's gonna come up to number one, stopping Taysom Hill. That is the number one. All his gimmicks, all his runs, whatever he puts at us, we have to stop it. We can't just come in here thinking, oh, it's Taysom Hill, we're just gonna blow them out. No, we have to be prepared to stop Taysom Hill this game. So those are my breakdowns for this game, guys. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. What do you guys think is going to be the keys to this game that I haven't pointed out? And as always, please subscribe to my channel. Help the channel grow. I appreciate all the love and support. And like, comment, share. And as always, Falcons Nation, we rise up. Now let's go get them.